What's up? What's up? What's popping? Hey, yo, it's Nate Dogg 916 coming at you live from Marina. I'm always from Sacramento. Y'all know what to do, man. Hit that like, subscribe, notification bell if y'all want to catch my content, man. We'll see if anybody's up and going right now before I get into this, before I start talking my ish. When I start talking, we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it. So let me start out by saying, and then later if people want to come in, people can come in. People watch this on the watch back or whatever. But I want to see who pop up so they can get this. What time is it? 6 o'clock. 3 people. I mean, I could just go make a video if nobody watch the lives. It's so hear me out. So 5 papers presented, bro. So let's y'all see the title, right? Fake-ish versus reality, right? So, OG Steve, salute, man. Appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you for real. Always been in my corner, man. Shout out to Allentown, man. A lot of people watch these YouTubes, and look, it ain't just in these YouTube streets that I'm about to talk about. It's in the real streets and the YouTube streets, right? Like, you got a generation these days, and it's not just one age group. It's made more of a generational way of thinking. Like, it's the 2023 way of thinking, not necessarily a person, because it's people of all ages on the same type of time, right? It's where, in my opinion, right? It's in my opinion that we're in a stage in society now, right? Where not nobody. Let me not say nobody. Where a lot of people no longer stand on like morals and real beliefs. Like, there's so many people these days that will do whatever for whatever kind of notoriety or money or a female or a male for that fact. There's so many people that will just do anything. It don't matter. There's no line on what they won't do. There's no moral compass no more. Predominantly, what I've seen a lot, right? There's no sticking to the old rules no more. There's no, oh, well, that's not how I was raised. And, you don't hear people saying stuff like that. It's like, it's a bag, so I'm going to do it. I don't care. Or they ain't my homeboys, so I don't care. When it comes to people telling, I could tell on somebody that I don't know, that ain't from my hood, because why not? He ain't my homeboy. Or I can have dealings with a rat. He didn't tell on me. But what happened to the old rules? I'm not saying everybody got to do something to every rat and child molester and rapist they run into, but why would you knowingly associate with these people? And that's my point, is like, there's no more moral compass. It's like cats don't care no more. Cats don't have no, and not everybody, because I know some people that, you know what I mean, and I know I can't be the only one to think like I think, you know what I mean. It's like, definitely the old days is gone, right? I'm not trying to be some old man talking about, oh, y'all music ain't nothing, and nah, that's not what I'm on. What I'm on is the fact that the streets ain't even the same. The streets ain't even the same. Back in my days, man, I got a quick story, right? So I'm a youngster. I'm like 16. I was like 16 when this happened. And yeah, facts, five papers, facts. So I'm like 16, right? I'm messing with this older female in the hood, right? She like 26, 27, right? You know, hey, whatever, call it what you want. Back in my at my time, I was above my age group at all times. But dealing with her, whatever, right? So one of my older homies pull up on me one time out in public, right? Jump out. Now remember, at 16, I'm like 5'8", 5'9", like 160 soaking wet, right? But he pull up, hop out. Hey, come here, man. Let me holler at you. And I'm looking. He like 6'4", like almost 300 pounds. He's a chubby guy, but like football chubby, right? And he like, hey man, you was talking to Whoopty Whoop, Wolf Walker. What's happening, bro? He's like, you talking to Whoopty Whoop? I'm like, oh yeah, I was effing on her. Yeah. What was happening? He's like, man, that's my baby mom. That got to do with me, man. That ain't my girl. He said, what? I said, what that got to do with me? And he fired on me, right? Facts. And he fired on me, right? Dropped me, right? Boom. I had a 38. So I whip out. I'm on the ground, no lie, right? I shoot him in his leg, right? Bah. Hop up. Oh, you shot me? Bah, 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 bah. Yeah, whatever, man. You lucky I don't kill you, right? Big ass bully. And this now, mind you, this dude is like 26 to 30 years old, too. I'm 16, right? So I get up. Now, 3 days later, I get a phone call from my uncle, who happens to be like my double OG in my neighborhood, right? Hey, where you at? Right. The house? What's up? Hey, come over here. I'm like, all right, go over there. See like 4, 5 cars parked out in front of his house. I'm like, I know some of these cars, right? And one of the cars is old boy car, right? So I'm like, I usually don't take no pistol in my uncle's house, but I'm like, let me bring this with me, man. So I grab a pistol. I go inside. I see cats just hanging out, chilling. Everybody know me. It's a bunch of the older homies from the hood. And I see old boy sitting on the couch, and he looking at me like mean, but he ain't getting up, right? Look, I'm like, what's up with blood? He like, I ain't got nothing to say to you, homie. Yeah, all right, whatever. I'm speaking to the OGs. What's happening, man? What's going on, OG? All right. Push in. My uncle like, let's sit down, man. I'm like, all right. Sit down. What's up, Unc? What's going on? He like, you shot dude in the leg? Like, yeah. But can I explain myself? Like, yeah, go ahead. We listening. I said, so, like, bro, I was effing on his baby mom, but I didn't know it was his baby mom. I didn't know that. I don't rock with bro like that. I know him, but I don't rock with him like that. I don't know who he deal with and all that. He pull up on me at the spot. He asked me about her. I'm saying, hey, I'm just effing on her. I'm not dealing with her like that. And then he fire on me. Look how big. Come on, man. So I shot him. Yeah, I shot him in his leg. I could have shot him in his face. They're looking around. They like, he looking at them. He like, bruh, that's a homie though. He from the hood. I'm like, I know that. And he above you. He an older homie to you. I'm like, yeah. So being an older homie to me, he shouldn't have put his hands on me, huh? If I was doing something wrong, he should have told me, hey man, that's my baby mom, bro. Hey, and let me know. And then when he let me know, okay. And then if I do it again, then obviously then the discipline should come into effect. And then my uncle's like, that makes sense. But from now on, for 6 months, you can't sell no work in the hood. I'm like, what? It's like for 6 months, you can't sell no work in the hood. Now look at him. I'm like, yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. Okay. Is that an issue? Is that an issue? Because if it's an issue, say something right now. Nah, nah, it ain't no issue. It ain't no issue. 6 months, right? So what's the date? So 6 months from today, I can. And then like, look, don't try no sneaky stuff. Have other people grinding for you. None of that. Don't do none of that. And I didn't even have it like that to have other people grinding for me. I'm like, all right, okay, man. I'm not gonna do nothing, man. I said, but I'm good to go outside the hood and do my thing, though, right? I can get money, right? He's like, yeah, yeah, yeah. You just can't sell nothing in the hood. You don't. That's your discipline. I'm like, all right, cool. Oh boy, got a year. See, I got 6 months. They gave old boy a year. You can't grind in the hood for a year. Now, my thing is this: is like people might think, okay, well, if you can't sell drugs in the hood, so what? You just go somewhere else and sell drugs. Now you got to remember, in the late '80s in Del Paso Heights, man. I mean, in Sacramento, man, it wasn't so easy to just go any other neighborhood and just where they were buying drugs and be able to sell drugs. Like it could be bad for you, right? So luckily my mindset was different. But bruh, he was like, you don't have to go to the bay or something. You ain't have to be able to go to nowhere else inside. And then that's even more dangerous, right? So I take my DP, right? 6 months, no selling drugs in the hood. So hold on 1 second. 6 months. So yeah, so it was 6 months. I'm like, all right, cool. So I take my DP. Now I'm gonna tell you a little bit more about that story. But the point of you to me telling you that story is there was a respect level when we was young gang members. There was a respect level that if my older homie, whether he was my uncle or not, said something and said this is what it is, ain't nobody bigger than the core. Ain't no one person bigger than the whole core. Dirt was saying, ain't nobody bigger than the core. So if a double OG homie from my hood tell me at 16, this is what it is, then this is just what it is. That's the kind of respect we had for our OGs in my days. That's the kind of respects we had for our G homies. Our cat. Now I'm not just talking about old people from our neighborhood. I'm talking about older homies that bang the same thing we bang before we was even banging it. Before it was even a blood hood, they was out here pushing Del Paso Heights. You understand what I'm saying? Before it was Del Paso Heights Bloods, and you know, I got older homies that's Heights Hogs, like real Heights Hogs, and people from Sacramento know what I'm talking about. And when they say something back in them days, salute, Dirk. Good looking out, bro. I appreciate that. We had real older homies, the Heights Hog homies, that if these cats wasn't Del Paso Heights Bloods, because it wasn't no Del Paso Heights Bloods back then. But if they was to tell me something at a young age, all right, okay, that's what it is, bro. That's what it is. You know what I mean? There was a respect level. That respect type of situation ain't like it used to be. It's not like it used to be. You know, now you might respect certain people, but you're not respecting a cat that's an OG from your neighborhood just because he's an OG from your neighborhood. If you're 16 out here, an OG will probably get popped by a 16-year-old trying to tell a 16-year-old out there right now what to do. But my point is on my 6 months, right? I was a smarter kid, right? So I was like, okay, I can't sell work in the hood no more. So I tell my auntie, may she rest, right? I'm like, look, I can't sell work out here no more. And my auntie like, why? What's up? I told her what happened. Well, she already knew about me popping boy. I'm like, because of that thing that happened with bruh. She like, man, that's bull crap, man. She like, you know what? Hey, babe. I'm like, you know what? She like, you know what? I know what you could do. And I'm like, what? What can I do? I got to get money. And she like, and I'm not saying it's the right thing, but it was right for me at that time. She's like, I'm going to show you how to sell crank. I'm going to show you how to deal with crank. And I'm going to introduce you to some people that you can sell crank to. I said, but it can't be in the hood, though. Mitchell Bassett. I said, but it can't be in the hood, though. She's like, no, it won't be in the hood. I said, because if it's in the hood for 6 months, I'll be in trouble. You can introduce me to people in the hood, but I can't serve in the hood for 6 months. She like, okay. So she give me the whole game and a whole client list and everything, because at this time, this is the crack era. All I knew about was selling crack. I didn't know nothing about meth. To me at that time, and no disrespect to anybody watching, crack was a white people's game. Heroin was a Mexican people's game. Crack was a black people's game. So I was in the black people game. I didn't know nothing about meth. I didn't know nothing about dealing with white drug addicts and dealing with bikers. And I didn't know about none of that. But I learned to from dealing with my auntie. Mind you, my auntie's white. And she already had been in the game. So she already had a whole client list. But unbeknownst to me, she was already ready to retire. So, bam, she teach me the game. And I promise you, the only reason that I went back to selling crack after that, any kind of crack, is because I had a plug on a lot and I was trying to look out for the young homies in the neighborhood when I was older, like 19, 20. Because after that, crank, chasing dragons. Yeah, absolutely. I guess they call it crystal meth now or fentanyl. I don't know. But I'm talking way back when it was crank. Do you know how I got the name crank? Fly Papers, do you know how I got the name crank? I learned it in prison how they got the name crank. But I never went back to selling crack full time because it was so much more contained selling meth. Like I wasn't standing on no blocks no more. Everything was off the pager. Most cranksters back in that days, they wanted their dope and they wanted to go home and get high in their house. They weren't trying to take their dope and go smoke it in the alley or nothing like that, like crackheads was doing. The meth heads back in that time, they wanted to go and party at home. They wanted to be inside. Yeah, Fly Papers. I heard in prison that it got the name crank because the Hells Angels used to smuggle it in the crankshafts of their motorcycles. So that's how they started calling it crank. If somebody knows a better definition of why it's called that, please enlighten me. But I was told that by a biker in prison. So he might have just been capping, but I don't know. But I told all that story just to say that this today in society, I'm not going to say that the youngsters, I'm going to say people in general, their moral compass, there's a lot of people whose moral compass is messed up now. Their responsibility, they have no responsibilities. I've seen people with children who still live a life like they're single. I see people with real responsibilities out here that are on the block kicking it every day. I don't want to get no job. Why not? You don't want to provide no stability for your kids and your family, at least for your kids. Even if you don't want to deal with the female, you don't want to provide no stability for your child. Talk to me, man. Anybody want to come up and talk about it, man? I'm gonna put the link in the description. Hold on. I'm gonna put the link over here in the comments if I can remember how to do it. Boom, I can. So anybody want to come up and holler about it, holler about anything, we're going to do Q&A. I just was like, what do y'all think about the mindset of what society is starting to look like now? Because I know it's a whole lot of people turning in their graves by how a lot of people are acting out here today. I promise you that. A whole lot of people. Anybody can hit the link, pull up. I want some other people's opinions. Maybe I'm not seeing it right. Maybe I'm just thinking like a dinosaur. Maybe I am. I can't say I'm not. I don't know for sure. Hey, Dirt, are you still on here? Is Dirt, you still watching? I think I can. Hold on. Hey, what I need to know is anybody that's watching me, man, go follow my TikTok. Go follow my TikTok because I need 1,000 subscribers so I can go live. Can I get that? I need 1,000 subscribers so I can go live on TikTok. Who gonna support me? Who gonna help me out? Hey, can I? Somebody told me that one of my lives didn't get monetized. They told me that Rascal from the Homie Hangout, he said that's because I smoked my vape pen in the first 5 minutes. After 20 minutes, can I smoke my vape pen? Y'all know better. You know better than me. I will. I post small ones right now, but I'll post more on there. I post more on there than I be on YouTube, Mitchell. I'll be on there more because it's easier. I can do a quick one. Hit it. I just want to know if I can without getting demonetized. I like, hey, Praise, I like your attitude. Like, shit, it don't matter. Go ahead, do your thing, bro. I just want to know if I can do it without getting demonetized. That's all I'm trying to figure out. Oh, hold on 1 second. Let me make this. Let me do this real quick. All right. Am I still here? Can I get a thumbs up? Hey, Miss Drina. Most people these days have no guidelines or parameters and participate in selective politicking. Absolutely. And that's what I'm saying. Miss Drina, salute. Thank you. No vape. Just move your face away from the camera and vape, then come back on camera. Okay, Miss, thank you. That's what I was trying to find out. Hey, I need everybody to go follow my TikTok though, because I need 1,000 followers so I can go live on there. Because if I can go live on there, I can go live on there during work. And I be seeing heck of people at work getting heck of views while they go work. Like it'd be like 4,000-5,000 just watching people work. I'm like, I work all the time. If that's the case, let me get live. I'm gonna be live all the time. Y'all be able to see me all the time. Hey, that's my here go right here. Let me see if y'all can see it. Can you see it? Not that one. That's that. Can y'all see it? All right. So if I didn't leave it up there long enough, just hit double tap the back and go back a little bit. Come on, man. Get me what was I at? I'm only at 569. Can I get some help? If I get these 17 people that are on here right now, what it do, Andre? What's happening, bro? Follow my TikTok, Andre. If the 16 people that are on here right now go follow me, what's 569 plus 16? Help me out. 569 plus 16. That means I should have 585 by the end of the night, right? So y'all see I'm at 569. Hey, Andre, follow my Hey, Andre, you got TikTok? I know you support me. You got TikTok, bro? Hit the link. 17 people. Go follow my TikTok, man. Oh, the TikTok algorithm is mad. Post the view videos and put some popular hashtags in the video descriptions. That will push the video further and get more views. Okay, good looking, bro. There it is right there. Ian, what's happening, bro? Can y'all see it? Ian, you don't follow my TikTok. What's up, Ian? What's up, bro? Talk to me. I've been on here for 25 minutes. Let's get some Q&A. Oh, thank you, Ian. Oh, thanks, Wolf. Download it. Download it. You can download it on your phone. Just you ain't even got to put no videos up. Just download it to subscribe to me. Wolf? Nah, a little bit. Nah, not really though. I know, Dirt, I already know you subscribe, bro. I appreciate you, bro. I already know you're gonna support me no matter what. Lifting them boxes in the trailer. Just taking care of myself, man. Just, you know, I'm more about functional, being functional. I ain't trying to be like super big or nothing. I'm just trying to be functional, man. That's what I got a dip bar and a pull-up bar in my backyard for. I just want to be functional. I don't really want to be lifting like that. Thank you, Miss Drina. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I might put a video up later. I might make a Hotel Chronicle video. Thank you, Ty. I appreciate you. See, there we go. That's what I'm talking about, man. 14 people. Even if you don't got TikTok, you don't watch TikTok, that's cool. Download it. Hit the subscribe. Nah, I'm only 222, man. 222, 3 twos, man. Wait, you at 270? Nah, what? Wait, oh, you can bench 270? I know you don't weigh 270. You too small. You too short to weigh 270. OG Steve, salute. Look, I'm finna go. Nah, I ain't even gonna look. I know it's there. OGC said he did it. I know, that's what I was saying. Like, you can't be 270. What you mean? You benching 270? Whack Deuce, what up with the low, man? What's happening on me? I got your new number. Good looking, bro. I was trying to hit you up because my son was in Dago. I was just trying to make sure he had some security on him while he was down there. But Hoodie had got back at me, so Hoodie was on him. But good looking out. What's up with the fella, man? How you feeling? You back in that truck yet? What's up, man? Somebody come up here and start a conversation, man. Y'all know I'll get bored with live fast. Dirt, I ain't as good as you at just staying on here and just talking. I got to have something to talk about. What's in the news? Too much sauce? What's the too much sauce question? If somebody tell you got too much sauce, I mean, if sauce means swag, they hating. Okay. All right. I wish you luck, man. I can't wait to. I know you want to get back up in there, man. Do your thing. They got me down here on the layover now. I'll be laying over every week in right by Monterey, right by the beach. I would take y'all outside, but I don't feel like taking the computer outside. Now, my son had just, my 18-year-old had just took his girl out there for the weekend. So I was just trying to, they were staying after the weekend. I just wanted to make sure that he had some security on his head. Ian, what's happening, bruh?
What's good, bruh?
Chilling. Finally, you got a Wi-Fi that work. Okay, this is the clearest I see you in ever.
No, this is my phone.
But you somewhere where you got good reception.
I guess so.
What you mean you at 270? You benching 270?
No. Forget I even mentioned it.
I ain't no forget. You said 270. What's 270?
I thought you was looking big. I thought you was up there.
Oh, hell no.
Well, I remember you were 220 whenever you were, shredded.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But I'm healthy though. Believe it.
Yeah, I can see that.
I'm good.
Yeah.
My main thing is like just being functional. You know what I mean? Like in whatever function I might need to perform.
Not functional, capable.
Nah, functional.
You're capable, bro.
No, because I'm with the function. So
Oh, that's what you mean.
Yeah, functional.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got what you're saying.
Yeah, I appreciate you, Wack. Go and get back to the slave ship, bro. Like what? Yeah. Now, what you doing? You working?
No, literally I've been running around all day today. I just got off work. You know what I'm saying? My mom's fell and broke her damn arm.
She gotta get some iron pills. She gotta get them bones right.
Man, I said, you can't be doing that. Get me all pissed off at you. You can't be hurting yourself.
Right? I agree. How that bike doing?
I can't be putting up with that. Set.
How that bike doing?
It's all right.
It's all right? You ready to upgrade already?
Yeah, I got another Mustang. Yeah, I know. I can't stop.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong with it, man. Don't stop. You ain't supposed to stop. Stop for what? Now, what is this too much sauce question?
Remember Dirt's live yesterday?
I don't know. Maybe I should tell Dirt to come up here and tell us about the too much sauce.
You were in the chat for a second. You said what's up?
Just cause, hey, I'll be at work. I'll tap in just to say what's up, but and bounce. I don't even think I got into what the too much sauce was about.
The question was, when is there too much sauce, right? Like when is it,
like somebody putting extras on something?
Like to compensate.
Oh.
Right. Instead of just trying to be, confident.
Instead of just trying to be them?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, that's the whole world right now. Like everybody, man, it's so that's basically the same thing about what I'm talking about in the title of my video. Real stuff or reality versus this fake-ish.
Man.
Oh, too much sauce versus too much ego.
Yeah.
Actually, okay, so in my opinion, and I'm gonna say this to Dirt, mainly to Dirt because he just put that comment. I believe sauce, if you're putting too much sauce on stuff, then it's the same thing as having too much ego. Because your ego won't let you just be who you are.
I never heard that statement.
Because if I'm putting too much sauce on it, that means my ego, I'm too egotistic to let people just see me as me. I need you to think I'm this instead of just me.
That's a great point. Why is ego always afflicting? Why does it always come with the emotion of affliction?
Ego and pride.
Now, I can tell you about pride.
Ego and pride can get somebody killed.
Hey, I'll tell you something about pride. Pride makes you a caveman instantly. Is that not true?
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
When pride gets involved and ego, you turn off your logical part of your brain. You're not
caveman.
You're
literally
not, absolutely. You're not processing no more.
Right.
Okay, so Wolf, let me address that. Hold on. So Wolf, okay, I agree with that, right? But I agree with what you said. Okay, maybe so, but sauce is not backed up, but ego is built upon backed up events. First of all, I agree with someone's ego getting high because of backed up events, right? But that same ego / pride is the thing that will not let someone like me right now. It would not let me, if I had too much pride and too much, thank you very much, Miss Drina, would not let somebody like me realize I'm not the old Nate Dogg no more. The one that earned all that ego and earned all that. I'm not him no more. And I'm not willing to react the way he would have reacted to things in society. So you understand what I'm saying? So that's where the ego and the pride come in. It's like, yeah, I earned my name, but at the same time, I'm not him. So when some 16-year-old, 17-year-old kid don't know me and don't look up to me, oh, that's the G homie, my ego would make me get upset about that. My pride would make me, you know who I am? But me being complete control of my mental faculties would be like, okay, you shouldn't know me. I was in prison for 18 years. I don't care about that. And I'm not about that life no more.
Well, does that mean that you earned it or you took it?
Well, I earned it the hard way. So, yeah, I took it.
Right. Because nobody wanted to let you have it.
No, nobody gave anything to me.
Right.
Did nobody come to me and say, okay, you're going to be looked at as somebody who's not to be played with? No, I did things that made people say, okay, he ain't somebody to be played with.
And then you're always going to come across that one person that don't know you and still try you.
And then they find out. That's why, the new saying out here is F around and find out. Well, we've been making people effing around and find out forever. You know what I mean? And in my generation, I'm talking about my generation, when I was a youngster, I was one of like only 5 light skins in my neighborhood. So and going back and forth to juvenile hall and all that stuff. So I was continuously getting tested because the stigma was, oh, light-skinned cats is just pretty boys, man. They don't know how to fight. They're not about no gangster-ish. Well, okay. All right. Well, guess what? I'm from Del Paso Heights. I don't know about nobody else. I know what I'm going to do. And what I'm going to do is fire on you. Whether you beat me up or not, I'm getting off.
Yeah, like the way that you were built when you were a teenager, right? I ain't never met a light-skinned dude built like that. That wasn't hard. I just personally, I have never in my life. You know, I'm like, you know what I'm talking about? Like 6 foot, like 160. You know what I'm saying? I've never met one that ain't hard in my life.
But it's just the stigma that came with most light-skinned cats at that time. Like, you know, light-skinned cat. I mean, you still see funny TikToks now about dark skin versus light skin.
Hey, I'll tell you this much. So when I was younger, like elementary school, middle school, I went to a predominantly black school, right? But they would hate on kids darker than them.
Right. What happened?
When I was younger, elementary school, middle school, I went to predominantly black school, but they would kind of pick on people darker than them, not lighter.
Yeah, but see, I think when you came in, when you started going to middle school and high school, that was more of the, and I could be wrong, right? I could be wrong. You can correct me if I'm wrong. That was more when we had the influx of Africans coming over to the country.
Very well could have been. I just know that they would pick on you if you were darker skinned. I just remember that.
Right. And because I remember there was a big influx of Africans coming over here, and they got it kind of rough. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna lie. Not for me, but I used to see them get it rough. And they didn't like us anyway. They didn't like American blacks, to be honest. But that's cool. I mean, my thing was that pride and ego conversation. Pride gets you knocked down, man.
Because you're not thinking about anything. Your caveman status. You're not.
Yes, absolutely. All critical thinking is gone. Yes.
Yeah, you're not thinking about the big picture, your consequences, or any of that shit. It's
absolutely not.
It's kind of like the where you from kind of thing. Does that make sense? Like,
right.
Like getting that mentality because it's a primal thing.
Well, that's the same thing. Like pride to make you say, hold on, who is that? Somebody just followed me and sent me a screenshot. Who is that? Okay, whoever you are, I don't have you locked in on my phone. Tell me who you are so I can lock your name in my phone. You just sent me a text message of a screenshot. So tell me who you are so I can lock your number in my phone. My bad. Oh wait, I think I know that zip code. No. I'm not gonna say the zip code because I don't want nobody to know who you are when I'm not gonna put your number on the thing. What was I about to say? Oh, that right there, that where you from, pride to make you react to that.
Is that not kind of what a lot of that is?
But see, I could be in public right now and somebody can ask me where I'm from and be like, I'm from Sacramento, bro. What's going on?
Right.
But that same demeanor and everything, I'm from Sacramento, bro. What's happening? Right
there, but you're also not dressed the part. You're not walking the part like that.
Right.
So
I don't get hit up.
It's different.
Bro, I've been out almost 10 years and I ain't been hit up not one time since I've been out.
No.
And I could be out in black jeans, red and white Nike Air Maxes, a Niner jersey, and a Niner hat, and still don't nobody hit me up.
You don't see him looking at your tattoos though?
Yeah, I see him. And when I see people looking, what's happening on them?
Right.
What's up, OG? All right.
Right.
All right. Yeah. Oh, Ty, that's you? Okay, I got you.
Okay, so
thank you for following.
Yeah, what's up? So I actually was having a conversation with my coworker about this topic after the live stream or whatever, and I was thinking about how the
wait, hey Ty, that's a different number. Didn't I already have a number for you? I'm sorry, Ty. I had a different number for you. Is that your new number? Because my phone just, when I went to type your name, it gave me a number. I know, but is that a new number? Because I got a different number saved for you. Hold on 1 second. We're going to find out.
Yeah.
Hold on. We're going to find out right now. I'm not going to wait for the comments. I'm going to just call him and make it quick. Hey, is that a new number? Because when I typed it in, when I typed your name in to save it, I had an old number for you. Okay, so just delete the old one? Okay, I just wanted to check real quick because I didn't want to wait for the comments to come up.
So,
all right, good looking out, bro.
So I was thinking about so that concept, right? Too much, too little, whatever, right? So
yeah.
The concept of combat, okay? Physical combat.
Okay.
It's got to be the perfect balance of that. What I mean by that is it's hard to be 100% completely confident when it comes to physical altercation because you can never underestimate your opponent, correct?
Well, okay, hold on. Okay, so let me. Okay, I'm glad you said that.
Right.
I like that. No. The answer is no. And here's why I say no. That's true. You should never underestimate any opponent.
But there's no boxer that goes in the ring expecting to lose and wins. You know, so there's like a balance.
Okay, so what I'm saying is you should never underestimate your opponent, but you should always be 100. There's a difference between being 100% confident in your ability and overconfident.
Is that just respect of the situation?
Yes. Like I would never go into a fight if I was going to get into a fight with someone and not give it the proper amount of respect.
Right. It's respect for a situation.
No matter how small you are, how big you are, I'm going to fight. I'm going to treat you exactly the same way. I'm going to fight you like my life depends on it.
Right.
I'm not going to go in there slapping you around or none of that because I don't know what you're working with. And I'm going to see within the first minute though, but I'm going to know what you're working with. I'm going to know what you're working with from your approach, honestly.
The stance and the vibe.
I'm going to see a whole lot of stuff that average people wouldn't see, but that don't matter. But the thing about that is overconfidence will have you thinking that, oh, this little dude, I'm going to just slap and then that little dude knock you out. And then now your pride is hurt. Now you want to go get a pistol.
Right.
You know what I mean? Me personally, I'm not, because you're a littler dude or a bigger dude, none of that matters to me. I'm going to give you respect until you disrespect me.
That's the point. But because that's what I was saying to somebody, same conversation. I said, I'm not afraid of anything or anybody, but I am respectful of a situation. Right, or a person, right? I'm not afraid of you, but do I want to fight you? Why would I want to do that? I respect the fact of who you are and whatever, right? And you know what I'm saying? Or somebody gets the drop on you, some kind of shit like that. I'm respectful of the situation, but that doesn't mean I'm afraid.
No.
Right? And so
you have personally seen me in a room with people bigger, smaller, loud, wild, and you see my demeanor was exactly the same with every one of them.
Yeah, because it's not necessarily mine was, but not necessarily because I'm so capable. It's because I'm just going to be myself. I'm not on no funny shit. What do I got to worry about?
You ain't trying to add no sauce.
If you want to claim that I have sauce, so be it. But the reality is that I'm just myself, and I ain't gonna, and I'm not gonna, what's the term? I'm not gonna dilute myself. I'm not gonna do anything but being me, no matter what. Because guess what? I've done start to like myself.
That's right.
Right. And and that's a beautiful thing, right? Because Nate, just because somebody's bad at that don't mean they like themselves.
Yep.
Right. And so they're in my opinion,
people that are always aggressive
don't like themselves.
I look at them like, what are you trying to hide? Or what are you trying to hide from?
They're compensating for something.
Yeah, you're overcompensating. What you being all tough for? We all chilling. What is all that for?
Right. And it's
calm
like
down. Have a beer. Relax.
What are you trying to prove? What are you trying to prove? Like for
you in the wrong, coming in the room with me, you in the wrong room trying to prove some stuff because I'm not interested in you proving nothing to me. I'm just hanging out.
And why are you doing it? For my satisfaction?
Yeah, please don't do it for me because I don't care.
I don't care. Exactly.
I'm happy being me. I'm cool being me. I don't need nobody's approval to be who I am. I've been like this for 48 years.
Period.
And now, anybody who know me even from a teenager could tell you I've always been pretty much the same dude. Yeah, I got older and smarter, but I've been pretty much the same core person the whole time.
And the way I like to see that is I don't change, but I do evolve.
Absolutely.
Right? I'm not, it's not, I don't switch up on nobody or nothing, though.
Johnny, I see you. Thank you.
If I stop doing something, it's because over a period of time, I have convinced myself to stop doing it. And my thoughts have revalidated themselves enough times to tell me that, yes, this is right.
Yes, sir.
So I'm not changing on nobody. And people get it fucked up with stigmas and shit. Like, if you need to talk to a counsel, do it. Utilize every tool in your arsenal to be the best person that you can be.
I had an anger management counselor when I first came home. What?
Like,
ain't nothing wrong with no counselors?
No, like don't think about them as an authority figure you got to bow down to. Look at them as a tool.
No, yeah, tool.
To be the best person you can be.
And when that's just like in my workplace, right? When you put it out there a certain way and you garner a certain type of respect from people, it doesn't matter from the top to the bottom. Everybody's going to treat you the same. The whole the regional manager for my company, the general manager, they all, when they see me, come stop what they're doing and come, oh, Dave, what's going on, man? How you doing, brother? It's not never like, oh, I think I'm not with me. They're even, come on. And ain't no, hey, you got, even my main manager, he be like, hey, Nate, can I talk to you for a minute? See, it's always respectful because that's what I put out. I always give respect. So that's what I expect. But also they've seen when there was a manager previous that didn't lead with that, how I reacted to that. So I already said, hey, hold on. First and foremost, you're not going to talk to me like that. I'm not your child. Period. I work for you. If you have something that has to do with the job that you need to talk to me, you're going to talk to me like an adult because that's how I'm talking to you.
Same thing with
me.
You're
not going to use profanity when you're talking to me. You're not going to do none of that.
And
it ain't happened again since.
I had a customer, because, I rent out all the equipment and shit and I work on it. So I'm dealing with bosses of crews a lot of the time. Right. And something mess up or whatever like that. I don't work for you, dude. Don't talk, I am not one of your employees. And you can take it or leave it. But I got to pump some gas or something. I've been sitting here for too long. They're looking at me crazy. Just keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing. If I start my truck in the Bluetooth connect, I'm still here. I just my Bluetooth.
Yeah. I know what you're doing. Dirt, what's happening, man? What you doing?
All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna drive. Hold on. All right, can you still hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. I thought you pump some gas.
Huh? Man, fuck it. I'm good. I got half a tank. But I was going. It might be a little dark, but I'm still here.
Man, ain't worried about it.
All right, but sorry, bro. I got to get going. But my girl texted me and shit like, "Where are you at? Are you cheating on me?"
What?
Man, she's so insecure, bro. I can't.
Because you don't come straight home?
No, it's how about this? That's another good conversation. Insecurity.
Yeah.
You know, and that's another thing that weirds people out about, let's say, my girl, right? I'm so confident in the fact that I am a very monogamous person.
Right.
I am not with the bullshit.
Right.
One girl is enough bitching for me, I promise.
Enough women for you.
When I don't mean bitching as in like females. I mean like bitching at me.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I can't. You know, I see guys that, you know, players with a lot of chicks, and man, I ain't got the patience. I'm a very monogamous person, so I'm very confident in that. Right. So, you know, if I go out and I do something or I do this, you know, if you're insecure, you're gonna think that, you know, you're gonna doubt my confidence in the fact that how much I love you, right?
Right.
But it's like, God dang, how many times do I have to prove myself right? Right? Before I start to think, what are you doing wrong for being so suspicious of me?
You
feel me? You feel me though?
I think I'm more of a thinker, right? No, and not more than you, but more than a lot of people, right?
No, I know. Hey, you think a lot, Nate.
Right. And if those type of situations were to occur in my life, I think that I would just, honestly, I think I would just explain, and that's it. You know, if you ask me what I'm doing, where I'm at, I'm gonna tell you where I'm at, what I'm doing, but I'm not gonna get into no whole conversation.
No,
what's going on, Dave? What's kind of brother?
You know, what's going on, mate?
What's going on, brother?
Hey, it's Dave from the Fallon Show.
Oh, what's happening, bro?
What's going on, my brother?
Oh, it's good. It's good. How you doing out there, man?
Yeah, no, good, my bro. Good. I'm just chilling at home, man. Just chilling.
Salute, man. Salute to Dave from the Fallon Show. If y'all don't watch it, man, go subscribe to the Fallon Show on YouTube, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's been a while, brother. It's been a while. Yeah, I appreciate you pulling up, man.
Yeah, no, I just jumped on YouTube and I seen you, man, so I thought I'd pull up quickly and send my love, brother.
Y'all still doing the protests and stuff out there?
Nah, man, moved on from all of that, brother. Moved on, man. Too busy for all of that. Nah, well, you know how it is, man. Everyone sort of moved on. Life kept on going, man. So
absolutely.
We went with it. So.
You're looking good.
But no, things have been good, man.
Yeah. You're looking happy.
Yeah, no, things have been good over here, brother. How's it over there, man?
Man, it's beautiful. Cali? Yeah, you already know. California never rains in Southern California, man. You know, it's beautiful, man. You know me, I'm just living my best life. Been out almost 10 years, man. I'm just still doing it.
Good on you, man. Good on you, brother. Man, I'd love to come over there one day, man. But you know, them convictions, bro, makes it a bit tricky to travel.
Hey, I'm still trying to get my passport now.
Oh, real?
Well, they say after 10 years they wouldn't bother me no more. So once I hit that 10-year mark, I'm gonna go see what they're talking about.
Oh, well, so you haven't had a passport?
I've never had a passport, but when I went to get one, they were talking about my convictions, and I was, and then somebody told me just, man, wait till you've been out 10 years and go apply for it again.
Oh yeah, but what convictions can stop you from actually getting a passport in America?
Extreme amounts of violence.
Wow.
Is it like one specific one, or is it just the string of them?
No, they were just like, you got a lot of violence in your history, and they were like, we need you. It was more like me trying to go into prison to visit. Like they wanted me to go get a printout of my whole arrest report and bring it to them. Like I ain't got time for all that, man. Look, it's not that important. I ain't ready to go nowhere yet.
Yeah.
But the good thing is, you can go into Mexico with just a California ID.
Really?
Oh, okay.
Yep. If you're in California, you can just go into Mexico with just a California ID. You don't even need a passport.
But only California.
Well, I don't know. I don't know for sure.
Like I could go to Mexico, like from here in New Zealand. I could, like, with my convictions and stuff. Like, bro, I was in Europe, man. Like, you know, since we last chatted and stuff.
Right.
We ended up going to Switzerland, man, to Geneva.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we went to the United Nations there, man. It was trippy as. Yeah, I got a vlog on it on my channel, brother. It was crazy, man.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to check that out.
Yeah, it was a hard case. We ended up going over there. It was just surrounding all the deportation stuff, like,
Right.
How because I was deported from Australia back to New Zealand, and like,
Right.
because of that, I got the chance to go there with like a few lawyers. Like I got invited in that, so it
Right.
was good. It was, bro. I'm telling you, man, go to Europe. Like it was.
Oh, I plan to.
So you're from New Zealand?
Yeah. Well, yeah, exactly. Yeah, when you
He's
can.
from New Zealand, but he was living in Australia.
Man, Australia is, man.
No, Australia is not New Zealand.
What I'm saying is, send a bunch of criminals to hell and they make something out of it. That's Australia.
No, I don't have a not fly papers. I don't have a TWIC card. I had a e-rail pass though, so I can go on the rails across. I can go on the rails across the street from the port, but I couldn't go on the port.
Hey, I wouldn't care anyway. Ain't no border town in Texas I want to go to. I promise you
that. That's the question.
Promise you
Nathan OGG916 and it popped up. Wait, hey, Wolf Walker, you mean on the TikTok? Good looking. Let me go check. I know I got more subscribers now. I appreciate y'all.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to get my. Yep, I did go up.
Just two G's on that OG.
Yeah, Nate Dogg. But it's not Nate Dogg. He said he posted that. But TWIC card is to go on the port, right? Ty, that's to go on the port, right?
How did he spell that?
How do you spell Nate Dogg?
No. He spelled it Nathan OGG916.
Yeah, I guess he just did it like that, and it still popped up.
Oh.
But I got already 10 people subscribed. 10 people went and followed me, so that's good. Yeah. I never been on the port. I worked on a ramp right across from the port, Ty. Oh, okay, a TWIC card. Yeah, I've never had a TWIC card. I had an e-rail. If you guys know what an e-rail pass is, I had an e-rail pass. When I first came home and I was working across the street from the port in Oakland, I had to get an e-rail. But I don't think I could have qualified for a TWIC card.
Is TWIC card like take you over the border or something?
No, TWIC card means you can work on the actual port.
Oh, okay.
You gotta have a TWIC card to go on ports.
Oh, yeah.
Like all across America, you gotta have a TWIC card.
That's how Norfolk was, Virginia. When my brother was
in order to go through the port security or whatever, you have to show your TWIC card.
Hey, it's good though. I'm good on all that asbestos. I ain't trying to go inside of no port.
But that's the crazy thing. That's the crazy thing is like in our ramp, the ramp I worked at, we had it was sectioned off by zones, like color zones, right? And it was like blue zone. It's TSA clearance. Okay, that's what TWIC is.
Okay.
But in my ramp, there was color zones. It's like yellow zone, blue zone, green zone, red zone, whatever, right? And the blue zone in our ramp. Okay, I will try. The blue zone in our ramp, you were supposed to have a TWIC card to go into that zone, but it wasn't gated off or anything. That's the thing.
Were you supposed to be wearing special equipment when you walked in there?
No, you can't walk. It was all driving. It's an outside ramp.
Oh,
it's all driving, but it's yard jockey trucks.
Well, remember, every yard is territorial. Every section of it is territory, you know.
Well, not necessarily every section. It was just everybody. They told you in orientation, if you don't have a TWIC card, you can't go into the blue zone, right? But there's nothing blocking the blue zone off from the inside. If you're already working in there, like if you're driving around and you're working in there, there's nothing blocking you off from driving right into the blue zone.
What's on the other side of the blue zone?
That's where the military, like when they're shipping weapons and all that type of stuff, they store them all in the blue zone.
Yeah, that's why.
And we're the ones that it was our job to, like when they shipped them on train to move them across the country or whatever, like to say containers full of guns or whatever, right?
Yeah.
We would be the ones to take them off the trains for them and go stage them, and then their trucks to come pick them up.
You talking about the containers?
Yeah. But my thing is, I went over there anyway.
Well, if if somebody asks you to do something, you just do it.
But my thing is, like, you couldn't come into the blue zone. Like, there was a special entrance to the ramp right at the blue zone, so you couldn't come in there unless you had a TWIC card on the outside either.
Okay.
But you can come. That's the crazy thing. That's how unorganized they were, because you can come in the regular entrance and just drive around to the blue area.
Well, that kind of a situation is kind of like, that group of people or whatever that are doing heavy illegal stuff. You're like, I don't want to be anywhere near that shit, because that's just that's the potential for a lot of problems. That's how I feel about the blue zone. Nah, y'all, I'm good.
Oh, okay. The Stockton Porter do an escort without a TWIC. Yep. Okay. Yeah, I literally worked, Ty. I literally worked right across the street over there on what is it, West Marina, right across the street from the Port of Oakland. And basically, they used to take all the containers off the ships and put them on the rail cars, and the train would come from the port right around and come over to our ramp, and then we'd unload them from there and put them on chassis for trucks to take them.
Isn't there like a Marine base in San Francisco?
Is there a Marine base? I don't know.
What base isn't there what military base is there? Isn't there one?
I have no idea. There's Travis Air Force Base is in Fairfield.
Okay.
That's not in Frisco though. I don't think there's a base in Frisco. I don't know though.
So why is that port specifically used for the military stuff?
That's the main port.
Like what, to the West Coast or something?
That's one of the main posts for Northern West Coast. Yep.
Oh.
The Oakland port, and then you got the port in LA, Port of LA.
San Pedro port or something like that.
I think those are the two main ports. The Oakland one, and then the one down there by LA. There's a lot of small ports, but those are the two biggest ports, I believe. P&G, what's popping? Hold on, let me look right now.
Man, I like freestyle conversations. I enjoy it very much so. Why do you think? Okay, here's a question for you, Nate.
So the two biggest are the Port of Los Angeles and the Port of Long Beach.
Okay.
That's the two biggest.
Okay.
But the Port of Oakland is considered a gateway port, though.
What determines the term gateway?
I'm assuming that. Hold on. Oh, it was the first port. It was the first port it was the first major port on the Pacific coast of the United States to build terminals for container ships.
Oh.
Okay, so it was the first one.
That's why it's probably all old as shit.
You're right.
Yeah. Okay, I got a question for you, Nate.
Okay, I got an answer for you.
All right.
It went great, P&G. Go ahead.
When you see a lot of the people who are online, content creators that have large following. Oh shit! Where'd you go, Nate?
You're good. Go ahead.
All right. That these content creators that have very, very, very large followings and all this. Why do you think that they have to scene cut so much?
Why do I think they have to what?
Scene cut, like they have to cut. You ever notice how like the video that they post of themselves?
Edited?
Yeah, like every 3-4 seconds they're cutting. Why do you think they do that?
I want to say there's probably different reasons for different people.
But they all do it.
I'm gonna say some people might be perfectionists and like say if they said too many times, they cut it out.
Okay.
Some people might have said something they shouldn't have said and exposed something they didn't want people to know, so they cut it out. But there could be a myriad of different reasons, but I don't know. I never cut, so
I think it's because they are afraid to let people see their mannerisms.
Yeah. I every video I've posted, none of the videos have ever been snipped in the video. Like I'll put stuff in the beginning and stuff at the end, like music and stuff like that kind of editing. But I never cut in the videos.
Yeah, like I'm talking about like every 3 seconds.
Yeah, I used to tell people when I did interviews all the time. I used to tell people, don't say nothing you don't want to say, because I ain't got time to be doing all that dang editing.
Period.
So don't say nothing you don't want to say. Oh, hey, you tried to call me.
Like, I feel like they do it because they want people to be entertained by them, but they don't actually want people to connect with them. Does that make sense?
What'd you say?
I feel like it's because they want to entertain people, they want to whatever, but they don't actually want people to connect with them.
Right. They want to keep that. Well, maybe they want to stay disconnected, and that's fine too. Maybe like some content creators don't want to connect with don't want to really connect with their viewers. They just want to watch my content. You like it, pay me or whatever, and just enjoy the content. I'm not trying to be your friend.
And I can understand this because, man, there's so many haters, right? And if people feel like they connect with you or they see your mannerisms, they automatically like lose respect for you for some reason. Like, people are slow. I don't get it.
Yep.
But I just think it's so strange that and I know a lot of it is the fact that when you keep it coming fast, like people are entertained more because of the attention span of a gnat, of course. But as well, I feel like it's because that's how you can employ a lot of subliminals.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Hey, I gotta call my wife before she go to bed.
Hey,
thanks for coming on, everybody. Thanks for watching.
Of course, Nate.
And y'all have a good night, man. I'll see y'all soon.
Oh.
Yeah.